Melissa, congratulations on 20 years here at OSBC. We love you so much and we thank you so much for your ministry here at the church.
We appreciate Tim for his integrity, for his consistency, for the way that he partners with Scott and I as parents to share God's Word with our kids and teaching them on how to apply it to their lives.
So I really appreciate Tim giving me practical ways of growing my relationship with God.
The fact that he just loves the kids and he shows Christ's love to the kids.
I appreciate how observant he is. He knows when you're feeling upset or he knows when you're on a Jesus high, and he can see that and he knows how to pray for it all the time.
Tim always knows how to listen. That's something that I really appreciate with him.
The thing that stands out to me about Pastor Tim's ministry is his undeniable heart for Christ and his passion for youth. When I came to this church, I had no family support, and my parents really didn't want me to come to church. So if it wasn't for Tim's heart for this ministry, I wouldn't be here 14 years later, and I most definitely wouldn't know Christ.
I really appreciate how honest and blunt he is, because I know that there are a lot of pastors who would sugarcoat a lot of the things that he talks about, and he doesn't.
But it wasn't until I met Tim Vincent, and he showed me love in a way that I'd never seen before. He told me that I belonged, and when he did that, it was like God was telling me that he loved me, and God was telling me that I belonged to him.
I was one of those students who causes youth pastors to quit their jobs and run away from ministry altogether, but Tim saw someone greater in me and not only pushed through that garbage, but also kept up with me and encouraged me to pursue vocational ministry myself.
The thing that stands out to me about Tim's ministry is that it's not Tim's ministry. In fact, he's quick to acknowledge that it was Jesus who brought him off the beach and into the lives of the youth, and it'll be Jesus that takes him out. I don't think that Tim would be effectively loving the students if this was anything but Christ's ministry.
I remember it was only a few weeks after you arrived, August 12th, 1992, that I gave my life to Christ. You were there to pray with me. You baptized me, you discipled me, you called me into full-time ministry. I look back on my life and I see kind of some of the biggest moments, and you were there at each one of those. So thank you. I love you. So grateful for your friendship.
Hello. So the thing that I will always remember Tim saying is alfalfa. What a guy. I love that guy.
The truth is that Tim wouldn't even be who he is without Melissa. And that the way that he's able to work with students and the impact that he's able to have is possible because of Melissa.
We appreciate Melissa for her sweet, kind spirit, her way of keeping things organized, keeping things happy, and
Melissa has been a godly example to me, showing me what it means to be a wife and a mother and pastor's wife, and I've learned a lot from her that I'll remember for a really long time.
She is just so genuine and so compassionate.
And I appreciate how loving she is, and she's always been that loving. Even she was my small group leader for only a year, and yet she kept on loving me afterwards and coming up and seeing how I was doing.
Thank you for being the first amazing example of a good marriage that gave me my first hope and glimpse that was something I could have. And I have a wonderful marriage, and I know that God used you to help bring that into my life. And thank you for being so loving. It's changed my life, and
I cannot even begin to put into words how thankful I am for Tim and Melissa's ministry. Thank you guys.
It's just been my pleasure and joy to serve with Tim and Melissa over the years, and also to be their Washington grandma for Elisa and Josh and Aaron.